Revelation chapter 3:20. This is again a very, very important verse. Many of us would have heard this verse. Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. This is how it goes. Here am I stand, next slide. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in. All right, now I'd like to call this particular verse, let's look at the next slide. I'd like to call this particular verse as, a revival speaker special. Oftentimes, when we were growing up, there used to be several revival meetings, right? And these revival meetings, there would be people that give a very beautiful evangelistic sermon. At the end of it, they will finish with this clincher verse and say that Jesus is standing at the door of your heart and he's knocking and he's waiting. Will you not open your heart and let him in? But actually, is this a verse of evangelism where you're opening your heart and letting Jesus in and making him the Lord and Savior of your life? Or is it a verse of exhortation? Okay. Now, we understand by reading a verse above and a verse below, this is written to a church again, right? One of the seven churches in Revelation. And they were already Christians, and they were Christians among a lot of persecution, and it is not opening their heart and letting Jesus in as Lord and Savior. It is perhaps opening those deep recesses of our hearts where we have not allowed Jesus to be Lord of our lives yet and handed it over in a complete way. This is a verse of exhortation, right? Now we get carried by this picture of Jesus standing by Warner Salmon, and we think that this is a verse of evangelism. Far from it.